Here are today's top stories and why they matter. Senegal shocked host Morocco to win the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in a chaotic 1-0 final on Sunday night, leaving fans across the continent divided. A disallowed goal, a disputed penalty, and a dramatic stoppage time winner by Pape Gueye turned the game into one of the most controversial finals in tournament history. DW's Samson Omale is in Rabat with more on the reaction.
The atmosphere inside the stadium turned from celebration to confusion and disbelief after Senegal's first goal was ruled out. Tempers fled on the touchline and Morocco won a penalty in the 8th minute of stoppage time. But as Brahim Diaz stepped up, his attempted panenka failed. Moments later, Pape Gueye smashed in the winner for Senegal, sparking wide celebrations. In Dakar and other West African cities, fans poured into the streets in jubilation, calling it a victory of justice. But in Morocco, there's frustration, not just over the missed penalty, but also the officiating decisions that led to a Senegal walk-off protest. This match may be over, but the debate is just beginning.
Mozambique has declared a national red alert as heavy rains since the start of the rainy season have killed at least 103 people and affected more than 173,000 others. The government said more than 1,160 homes have been destroyed, forcing mass evacuations and prompting the mobilization of disaster response teams under the red alert status. Across Southern Africa, torrential rains and flooding have also caused deaths and displacement, with South Africa reporting fatalities and evacuation operations in its northern provinces. Why does this story matter? Severe flooding across Southern Africa has left over 100 people dead and forced hundreds of thousands from their homes. Mozambique, South Africa, and Zimbabwe are among the countries hit hardest. Vital infrastructure, homes, roads, schools, and bridges has been destroyed. More than 70,000 hectares of crops are underwater, making food insecurity even worse. Health risks are on the rise as cholera outbreaks are linked to contaminated water. Experts say the extreme rainfall is connected to the La Nina weather pattern, highlighting the region's growing vulnerability to climate-driven disasters. In Uganda, President Yoweri Museveni addressed the country after being declared the winner of the general election. Internet restrictions have started to ease after days-long blackout during the vote. Museveni thanked voters and took aim at opposition leader Bobi Wine, accusing him of spreading false claims about oil revenues. In his broadcast address, Museveni said,
"I congratulate the people of Uganda. I ask the confused people to come back to sanity, because what they are planning, what they wanted to do, we already know, and we have already mobilized together with the people. Much of it, the residual should stop, because we know we shall get all of them if they don't stop."
He also accused Chagulanyi of talking nonsense about oil money being shared freely if he were president, and said the expected oil revenues will be used to support infrastructure, power stations, and science education. And that wraps up today's top stories. For more sharp analysis and the latest developments from across the continent and beyond, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. You're watching DW Africa, and I'm Andrew Wasike.